If you're regularly creating YouTube videos, there is one thing that you want to know, and that is, how do you get more eyeballs on your content? Well, today I'm going to share one strategy that's pretty easy to implement, and that is guaranteed to get you more viewers and boost your website SEO. I am going to show you how to create a blog post from your YouTube video, explain why this works so incredibly well, and show you how to create a blog post that people actually want to read. And watch right to the end for my bonus tip that is going to make Google love you. So first, let's look at the why. So first, it's going to help you grow your audience. Now, I know that your to-do list is already crazy long, so let's look at why creating a blog post from your YouTube video is worth a little time and effort. Well, firstly, you're automatically going to widen your audience. Video might well be the fastest growing medium for sharing content, but not everyone is a fan. There are still loads of people who prefer to consume content in written form. And even those who love video don't always have the time or the ability to sit and watch right through to the end. By making your content available in blog form, you're appealing to as many different people as possible and making it easier to grow your audience. But that's not the only reason that turning your videos into blog content is such an effective strategy. It's going to boost your SEO. Google loves websites that are updated regularly, and by adding a new blog post, you're essentially adding a new page to your website each time. And it also gives you the opportunities for adding keyword-rich content to your site, which will improve your ranking for your chosen keywords. Up next, the nifty trick that'll up your YouTube views in an instant. My favourite viewer boosting tip: embedding your YouTube video into your blog. So the great thing about this is that anyone who finds the blog first and watches your video directly from there still counts towards your YouTube views. So it's a great way to boost the number of ways that people can find your videos and view them. So now you're totally convinced, obviously, and ready to go. Keep watching for the easiest and quickest way to turn your videos into stellar blog content. Let's look at the how. So depending on how you prepare for recording your YouTube videos, you might already have the bulk of your blog post written. So for example, if you have a full script written for each video, that's an excellent starting point for a blog post. All you have to do then is flesh out each section. Similarly, if you use like a page of bullet points or rough notes to prompt you when recording, it won't take a huge leap from there to turn them into a decent blog post. But if you don't have any notes that you can use, maybe you freestyle a little bit when you're recording your videos, not to worry. Stay tuned for my favourite tool for turning videos into blogs. Now, one of the easiest ways to turn your videos into a blog is to order a transcript of your video from a transcription service like rev.com. That's the one I always use. And getting a transcript from there isn't expensive, it's about $1 a minute. But if you've already used Rev, remember to create your captions, then you can download the transcript at no extra cost. This is a huge bonus. So now you have your transcript, now what? Well, keep watching for my top tips for turning your transcript into a readable, shareable blog post. Your transcript is a great jumping off point, but it does take a little work to turn it into a readable, standalone piece of content. And rather than fleshing it out, you'll probably want to edit it down a bit and make sure you craft proper sentences and paragraphs. Any ums and ahs can be deleted, and it's a good idea to check that there aren't any points that you've repeated or bits where you've just waffled on a little bit too much. And also, if your videos involve you walking people through how to do things on screen, for example, showing them how to use software, maybe you'll need to spend some time translating that into written instructions or maybe adding relevant screenshots. And it's also worth remembering that people tend to skim blog posts, so make it easier for them to find the relevant information by breaking your blog into sections and use subheadings as signposts. Okay, so now you have an interesting, readable blog. I'm going to share the one thing you should add to your blog to make it work even harder to grow your audience. Outbound links are a great way to improve your blog's SEO, so be sure to add links to other blog posts that you've created. The one thing that you definitely want to do in each blog post is to embed your YouTube video right into the blog, and it couldn't be easier to do. Open up your video on YouTube and you'll see a little share button underneath it. Click that and you'll see the option to embed. Click again to copy the code and just paste the code into your blog. You'll need to click on the HTML side of your blog, the back end rather than the front end. And then just like this right here, you'll see your blog embedded and people can click play to watch directly on your website. Now, this has an added bonus that you might not have expected. Not only does this increase the number of people watching your video, but it also increases the length of time that people are hanging out on your website. And ta-da, this is another factor that Google uses to rank your site. That alone would make it worth turning your videos into blog content. If you love this, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss my next episode. And if you need help turning your videos into stellar blog posts, just get in touch. That's one of the many ways that I help YouTube content creators like you grow your audience and get the most out of every video that you create.